Hello Aries, this is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share this reading with you. Today we're diving into a general love reading. So as always, take what resonates and gently leave the rest behind. Now let's tune in and see what the cards are ready to reveal for us today. Okay.
That song, you guys. I want to say it's like Peter Cetera or somebody. Yeah, you're a hard habit to break. And they know they need to talk to you, but something is holding them back. I feel like they're holding themselves back at this point. Your life is changing very quickly. All of these blessings are coming down to you. I feel like you're single here. And very, very blessed. Like, you may be noticing that it feels like a lucky streak, right? Like all of these beautiful things are happening to you. You know what they're giving me the image of is when Magneto like walks and the path that he's on just kind of falls in place as he goes. Okay. I feel like you have very powerful abilities, and two, I feel like the divine is just like laying things before your feet as you walk on this path now, like little blessings, big blessings, everything seems to be coming together for you. Okay, does that make sense? And some of you could be making a house move as well, or maybe doing some kind of like home repair or home improvement. But I'm also feeling like with the change in the wind, this has been very burdensome for you. Look at how heavy this must have been on your back, right? I feel like now things are getting stripped out of your life that no longer serve a purpose for you, okay? And other things are coming in, like that building of the walkway as you walk, right? That's just what they're showing me. And whoever this is that you're leaving behind, because you are leaving someone behind here, they're trying to break the habit of constantly watching you and obsessing about you and thinking about you. And it's just like impossible for this person, okay? Yeah, you're a hard habit to break. I keep getting that song in my head. Some of you could have even put a time limit on how long this person had to come back in, okay? Now, I feel with everything going on astrologically, right? We've got the full moon that just passed, and we're heading towards an eclipse. And I feel like this is you eclipsing this person out. You know, it's almost like you're saying, if they didn't come to me by a certain date, or like, you know, it could have been anything. It could have been your birthday, an anniversary, the anniversary of when they walked away from you in the first place. If they didn't come back to you by then, it was going to be over. And I feel like it's over. I feel like they missed their shot. You know, they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop obsessing about you. They're trying really hard, but they cannot shake this connection. And I feel like the divine is saying, look, just keep going by the book. Stay in your lane, right? Let us guide you. Let us lead you. And that's what you're doing. Some of you, like I said, you could be making a house move, going to a whole new environment. Yeah, you've been patient long enough, divine feminine. You're moving on. You're leaving the negativity, the dark energy in the past where it belongs. And you're crossing into a new cycle for yourself, a whole new life for yourself. You've got your crown is straight, right? Straightening your crown. I feel like the divine is celebrating you. You could even be in the public eye, and a lot of people are showing love to you right now, okay? If you have your own platform or maybe your own website, something like that, you're getting congratulated, you're getting accolades, right? I feel like too the veil is very thin right now, and you are between worlds. You've got 1 foot on the 3D, 1 foot on the 5D. This is the universe celebrating the progress you've made, the changes you've made in your life. And I feel like right now with the veil being so thin, you're picking up like a lot of heavy downloads, a lot of heavy messages from the divine, like a lot of them. Maybe giving you instructions on where to go next, okay? Just listen to your intuition and trust it. Yeah, but I feel like this masculine can feel you disconnect here. They can feel you move on. They know they need to talk, but they keep like stopping themselves from coming forward towards you. You could be, after everything that you've been through, you could be exhausted by this time, okay? Look at how flexible and patient you've been in this situation, but look at how it's draining you. Do you see this? How your hands are like gray? So some of you could be being led to take some time for yourself, take a nap during the day, or there may be specific times of the day where the divine just has you go to sleep, okay? Like you're really tired, fatigued. During that time, I feel like that's when you're getting a lot of messages. You could be getting a lot of very vivid dreams right now. Okay, make sure you write some of that stuff down. I actually just interpreted 2 dreams for somebody yesterday. So I know you can find dream interpreters out there. I've been thinking about maybe opening a channel or something for that as well. So I just don't know how to do that yet. Like, how am I going to be interpreting people's dreams? You're going to have to send me your dreams and then I interpret them. I don't know how to do that. So I'm still working on that, okay? But I'm an excellent dream interpreter. So that's something that is maybe for the future. But I know you can find people out there to interpret your dreams. There is a reader out here. I want to say her name is Dream. Shoot. I don't know her full handle, you guys. But I know her name is Dream. And I know she's a very excellent reader, a very excellent dream interpreter as well. So you may want to check out her channel. But yeah, you're spending a lot of time in meditation as well. You could be taking more spiritual baths lately, burning your sage, like you're really tapped in. And I feel like this is a time, Divine Feminine, where you can, man, you and your spirit guides talk like they're in this, they're in the same room with you anyway. They're always with you, but you know what I'm saying, right? You could have full-blown conversations with your spirit guides. They could be showing you where you need to go, what you need to do next. And I feel like you're not taking a single step without having everything approved by the divine right now. You're being really careful not to accrue any karma. So be careful of your thoughts, right? Be careful about talking about other people or placing any kind of blame on anyone, or I mean you're really being cautious here because you're starting a new cycle and you don't want to have any past karma. You don't want, you've already paid your karmic debt. You've passed through judgment here. The divine is celebrating you. But I feel like you're just trying to stay clean, right? You're trying to stay clean and free of any drama. You're trying to remain calm and balanced. You're very balanced in your emotions here. Like your energy is looking really good, Divine Feminine. The only thing that I can see is maybe that you need some extra rest. And that is so that the divine can keep sending you their messages in your sleep, okay? Yeah, some of you are doing some purging right now, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, okay? You could be doing, this could be home improvement. This could be reorganization. I feel like this can also be burning your sage, doing your work to get rid of any past energy or any past baggage or any energy that anybody's sending you. I feel like you're also praying for protection out here as well. Your energy looks really good and you're still putting in the work. This is doing spiritual work right here. So, and I feel like you're stronger than you ever were before, and you're determined to move forward. Okay, you're just waiting for you're waiting for instructions by the divine, where to go next, right? They may be guiding you to travel, maybe take a vacation, make a house move. I feel a location change here for someone. I feel like a lot of us are going through that, right? Being moved from one location to the next so you can continue on a new mission. Clearing out that past energy so you can start off your life fresh. All right, so let's check into your person's energy. What's going on with this masculine? What else can you show me for divine feminine? They're in a whole lot of regret. Okay, so this is your masculine's energy. Like, they know they turned their back on a soulmate connection here. They listened to other people maybe, or went towards others that didn't give them any love. They may be on their knees praying that someday you'll forgive them. Someday they'll have another chance. This is like a wounded warrior. You could be picking up heavy on this person's energy right now, because they're pulling on your energy really hard. And I feel like that's one of the things that you try to keep clean. Like, I'm seeing somebody who's burning sage and incense and Palo Santo every day. There's lots of different things that you can use. Okay? Sage is one of them. Palo Santo, it's a little piece of wood. It smells beautiful. Incense, I burn a lot of incense. Taking your spiritual baths, spiritual showers, getting out into nature, okay, anything that you can do, a lot of meditation to clear this energy out. I feel like sometimes when you feel this person's energy and their regret, their tears, their sorrow, right, their suffering, it may even make you sit down so that you can kind of, get back to your energy, right? But this person definitely doesn't want to let you go, and they know they can feel that you're moving on. It's causing them a tower moment, but I feel like this person, they had the same amount of time as everybody else to get their life straight. They had the same amount of time to come forward and do the right thing and give you an apology or reunite, okay, whatever. Right? It's really up to their free will. But here's the thing. The divine is tooting this horn saying, your time is up. I feel like time is up. Where is it? Time's up. Okay? For this person. And now it's the end to a cycle and you're moving forward. Listen, you did your work. Okay? You're in this confident energy, very balanced in your emotions. You're feeling good. You could be doing something on the internet. If you work on the internet, you could be moving to anywhere you want in the world that has the internet, okay? But you're being seen around the world. And I feel like the divine has seen everything that you've been through. They've seen how you've healed. They've seen everything that you've accomplished. Okay, and they hold you in very high regard. They hold you in like you have great importance, is what I just heard. Great importance. And this masculine just can't seem to let go of your energy. They don't want to let go. They're trying to break the habit of constantly watching you. But I feel like it's given them a tower moment, too. They're definitely under judgment. This can be this person getting their karma. Yeah, you're out here having this major victory in the public eye. Okay, so whatever it is you're doing, whatever kind of platform you have, you're out here raising people's vibrations. You could be delivering spiritual messages. You could be a spiritual healer, spiritual teacher, or just telling people about your story and how you've healed from heartache and betrayal. Okay? I feel like you're telling people how far you've come in life just because you've listened to the divine. You know, I feel like you're a walking testament of what spirit can do in your life if you just surrender to them. And this is what's made you have such a victory here. Okay? It's like you and the divine are working together. You could have like a workout video. You could be a health instructor. You could be a spiritual instructor. You could, I don't know, whatever it is you're doing or putting on social media, you are divinely led to do it, okay? And you know that because you're out here doing it confidently, fearless. This is like fearless, bold, boss move kind of energy, all right? And I feel like you've been the strong one here, and your person, they've got no confidence. They've got no strength. You know, they haven't been able to come towards you even with an apology. You're definitely this person's wish. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like this is, you know, this King of Swords to me is somebody that you can't tell them that they're wrong. They will not accept that they're wrong. They think they're always right. They've got a huge ego. They could be very cutting, very cold, very harsh. But yet at the same time, on the inside, this person's like loving on you, okay? But on the outside and the way they treat you, they come across so cold. Like, this person's like a walking contradiction, okay? And they're in regret. They're in heavy regret and remorse, but yet they're like, because of their ego, they're refusing to come towards you. And here's this card again. They could have other feminine energies in the background. You know, this person could be in third parties. I feel like they like it. There's a third party here. There's a third party here. There's a soulmate here, but they want another third party. Okay? And I feel like they're very stubborn. They think what they're doing is okay. They don't think they have to make any changes, but yet at the same time, they're falling apart because they can't stop focusing on you. They just can't stop. Look, they can't stop focusing on you. Six of Cups energy. You know, if you have children with this person, they may be getting information about you from the kids. Yeah, and you're just too strong for them. Okay? Clarify this 7 of Wands. Yeah. People are starting to turn on them. People are starting to, in their inner circle, they're starting to see that this person is just toxic. Okay? And I feel like, too, maybe they've said some nasty things about you in the past to other people, tried to get people to go against you, you know, said that you were a terrible person somehow. I don't know. But, yeah, those people are now turning on them. They see this person as just rude, harsh, cold, wanting to be fairly brutal to you, okay? But yet at the same time, they're falling to pieces because you're leaving their life. It's just a toxic individual here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be a Leo. You could be a Taurus, Aries. But you're the strong one here. And I feel like people are telling this person that. You know, after everything you put the divine feminine through, for them to have this kind of victory, man, we know they've been walking in integrity. We know the divine feminines have been standing in their truth. We know they've been telling the truth. Okay? Yeah, this person was just a player. And I feel like they do want to come in and apologize, but with them acting like this, being stubborn, toxic, cold, harsh. I feel like this really isn't a true apology. And I'm getting the sense that this person really just, they kind of want to come back in and play you again. There's something also about when you were intimate with this person, they can't seem to forget about that. Like they want more, right? They want more. But here we have a page or a knight of wands stepping towards an empress. That's you. This is your energy, collective. Okay? Yeah, and I feel like this person is kind of fearful of you. I gotta say, they don't want to confront you. They're scared. So basically in the background, they're scared, but they're with their ego, they're trying to portray themselves as somebody who's strong and tough and knows what's right, you know what I mean? But deep down inside, this person feels like a little page. They feel, they're just sad. They're wishing they could get your forgiveness, but how are they going to do that if they don't come in and they're not coming in acting right? I feel like, you know what, Divine Feminine, you're already attracting so many other love, people who are going to love you. You're attracting new love to you right now like a magnet. Right now, you are a love magnet. And this isn't just love, too. It's opportunities coming towards you. I feel like the Divine is saying, look, switch your focus onto something new. This person over here clearly does not have their ish together, okay? Sorry about the noise. I think it's a street sweeper. Yeah, you want equal give and take here. And you know what? You deserve somebody who's going to be committed to you and who's going to reciprocate the kind of energy that you give them. All right? So you need someone who's going to reciprocate your love, your effort. All right? You need somebody. Sorry about that, you guys. My battery died. Yeah, you need somebody who's going to commit to you and be loyal to you and dedicated. Okay? Who's going to want to put the work in with you. Yeah, so the Divine is saying, you know what, just go on a new path. We're leading you right into the arms of someone new who's going to love you the right way. Look at a King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're about to meet somebody new, Divine Feminine. I just got super excited. You're about to meet somebody new, and this new person coming in is going to be your match in every way. The King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're about to get an emperor, okay? And this person, when they meet you and get to know you, they're not going to want to leave your side. This is somebody who's going to want to commit. They're going to want to be loyal. You're about to meet someone new here. You've got new love coming in that's going to give back to you, that's going to put the effort in, and who isn't going to want to leave your side. This person over here, they're still working out a devil energy. And I feel like the Divine is leading you in a whole new direction. They're like scooting you. Come on, go this way, right? Go this way. Don't worry about this person from your past. They have not grown. They've not done their lessons. They've not learned their lessons or done their work. And I feel like if they were to come in with an apology now, they wouldn't be meaning any of it. They wouldn't. Do they want your forgiveness? Are they in regret? Yes. But they're still way up in their ego, okay? And they're still planning on someday being nasty and cold and harsh to you all over again to try to control the outcome of things. Okay, so you're being led in a new direction, okay? Give me one more on this person from the collective's past. I'm just kind of getting the feeling like this masculine could have been a karmic masculine, okay? They chose a toxic lifestyle. Yeah, look, all they want to do is betray you. And if you get someone new, this person from your past, they're going to try to split you up. Okay, so keep all your moves hidden right now. Keep everything on the down low. Protect your new beginning because you deserve all of these blessings and you deserve to be loved the right way. I feel like all this person really, either they want to play you, They want to use you. They want to play silly games, or they want to ruin connections for you. I feel like this is a karmic masculine, and you're about to meet the real deal, okay?